Hello and welcome to The Forgotten City. This is an indie game that started out as a Skyrim mod, but it's time loops and Greek and Roman and what more do you want? Very cool. It says, "Dear content creators, as you'll discover this game is full of intrigue and plot twists, please give your audience a spoiler warning before content sharing from beyond the white hallway so that interested players can fully enjoy the experience themselves if they wish to. Fully respect that. If there is a white hallway that I find at any actual point, we might end the video there. We might go into it a bit more. We'll see. But, I'll make Tyron have a stop now if you want to play the game thing in the middle of the video. Sorry. I've got hiccups. Right. I'm just going to have a quick look at the settings, because this is the first time I booted it up, so just give me a sec. So I'm going to click New Game, and we're going to go into the story. When there is a white hallway, things will change. Okay. Message from developed by a team of core people over 4 years. Basically support the devs. Definitely recommend it, because if they keep making stuff like this, this is good. It's a mystery adventure with multiple endings. It rewards thoughtful conversation, exploration, not brute force. My kind of thing. Present day. It's a lady. Hello.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Select my body type. Man or man? Not gonna lie. It'll look very different. No, let's be a woman, I think. From the fingers. Apparently men have leathery hands. Whatever. Skin tone, I don't know, something in the middle, that's fine. And the name. Derek.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Oh, wow. Okay. Lot of options. Archaeologist gives you insights on the ancient world. Covert mission. You have a military-issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You're on the way. Run for the law. You're faster when sprinting. I'm an archaeologist.
Oh, you're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him. So I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him?
Okay.
If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Can I ask some questions?
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know?
Right. What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
I think I do. So, this person has spent their whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. They found me in a river, they have a boat, and the only thing they found in my pocket was coins. I think that's Karen. I like, just because of the theme of this game is basically, like, Rome and, like, Greece and stuff. Karen. I think that's Karen. Anyway, you're not going to tell me your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
It's okay, Karen. I'd really like to know, especially if I'm going to be helping you.
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Karen! I knew it! Well, thanks for saving my life, Karen.
You're welcome. Always happy to help. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Who's Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Okay, find Al. Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Yeah, like, there's very subtle hints in the writing here. I like it. You could hike a long way in any direction and never find another soul. Not living soul. Soul. Why do I think this is the sticks? Trust you? Okay. Where are we?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Tiber. Suspicious.
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al.
You're really trying to seduce me into there, aren't you? You could find artifacts or Al. You know, if you care about people, go in there. If you care about money, go in there. I get it. That's all I had.
So you're ready to go look for Al?
Alright, I'm in.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
What did he leave? A torch. But that was a very Skyrim noise, wasn't it? Yous were sad to move. Yeah, you've got a boat. Old wooden rowboat Karen must have used to rescue us. Yeah, interesting, eh? You call yourself Karen. Big river in the middle of nowhere.
The ruins are just beyond those columns.
Pita bread.
Please, hurry.
Interesting. Yeah, this is very Skyrim. Hi, Karen.
Back already? What's up?
I'm gonna go.
Thanks again. And please, hurry.
Right, I'm 90% sure this is Karen, and that's the boat, and I'm dead. But anyway, mouse wheel up gives me a light. Doo-doo-doo. Let's go in then. The ruins are up here. Oh, what type of ruins do we have here? It's an interesting column type. I want to say Greek. Yeah. Torch. Must have been lit by Al. I'm going the right way. Okay. So we've got our own mind. I don't know. Actually, can you see these? Yes, they're just below my webcam. That happens to be perfect. That's good. So we're going to this cave. This is obviously etched stone. So it's been carved out. We've got columns here and... Do we have... I think we have Mycenaean columns here. This is interesting. Shift is sprint. Good. More torches. The water looks very peaceful. Coming from a cliff. Skies in the sight. Cerberus. Three-headed dog. Which means this is a gate to the underworld. Like, I'm just throwing this together from pure guessing, but someone called Karen picks me up from a river. There's a three-headed dog here, and a tomb. I'm just going to say now, Karen guards the gates to the underworld, and there are gates here, so I'm a little fishy. Plus, the interesting column architecture here. These are more modern columns, you see. A backpack. Full of worn hiking clothes, empty food packets, nothing valuable. It seems strange Al left it. Let's drag to examine it. Clearly I can't do anything with the backpack. Al's note. Let's read it.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city, hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place."
Okay.
Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
His name's Al Worth. I'm just trying to think if that's an anagram of anything I would know. Right, so there's Hades up there. I'm putting my full archaeological mind to a test. So here we've got a centaur, a woman, horses, and ocean. Is that Poseidon then? 4 horses? Could be something else. Let's go around and have a look at that. Oh, the game's... I think okay, I'm falling. Right, I have fallen into a wet little hole. Baths. There's gold everywhere. Oh my, hold on. Can I get a torch out? Let me swim to these stairs and we'll explore this room a little bit. My. This isn't an entrance, this is baths. Yeah, so these are... The different column types are interesting. That's what I'm going to say, because they really don't put me in a founded philosophy. The roof's a bit fucked. Let's keep going. The pottery. Graffiti. Translate. Always remember they're watching. Who? What are these? One with a sword and shield? Always remember they're watching. Right. Who's watching, though? Nope. I don't know if this is the White Corridor. If this is, go buy the game. But, those statues are turning to look at me. I'm getting really bad Weeping Angels vibes. Like, they're both looking at me. See? And when I move, listen. There's like a very faint tinkle in my ear. See? They're moving. Are you... Well, let's have a look at your outfit, shall we? You're... Roman? Dunno. You're Roman, for sure. Praetorian. Be anything. Slave. The fact they're looking at me is never going to stop creeping me out. What is this? Okay, we've got a mosaic. Godlike figure turning a man into gold. So you're the godlike figure. Or you're the godlike figure, and that's the man in gold. Laurels. Okay, so these were definitely people. In a pose of lamentation. You're moving. You just saw that. Please tell me you saw that one move. Hi. This plaque says, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." Interesting, okay. So this is back when... This must be Roman architecture, right? Yeah, well that's a Roman... That's Roman, that's Roman. Gladiator. Yeah. So, this is Roman pre-Greece, by the looks of it. Post the Greece sort of takeover of gods, but pre-Christianity. Okay. So, what's this? You've got Roman people. That's a Roman. Can't make out much. Possibly that's Athena. I don't know. Let's go through these doors. It's loading. Oh my. See, look, we're back to the newer type of columns. Interesting. More flamboyant. The simple ones were Mycenaean. Because she was begging for her life. Okay. Why am I here? Good question. Genuinely worried. Oh my. A destroyed civilization. How interesting. F5 to quick save. Might as well do it now. Hi. They're really creeping me out. You're in fear. You're trying to scramble away from something. Maybe the gods are real? Titans? Something. If people are turned to gold. State of terror. What's scaring them? I do not know. Look, look, these are like ancient Greek columns, these. The tops, they're all different. The architecture's really interesting. Real blend going on right now, and I don't know if it's on purpose or not. There's fucking gold statues all the way up there. Has that one got wings? Right. Let me guess, you're in terror as well? Yeah, something's scaring you. Is it me? No. A bridge. Oh my. Praying for help that never came. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't... Oh god, I've knocked over a lady. I feel quite bad now. You can't walk as quickly backwards. As stupid as that sounds, I absolutely love that that's a thing. Like, there is no running backwards. That's really nice. Ah, that person's hung. That's not good. Inscribed stone tablet.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now, and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Okay, so you're saying kill myself. That's Al, and he's made of solid gold. And hung himself. Right. So, Charon sent me down here. Why? Hello? Can I hear you? Yes? There you go, I knocked you over. Water. This building looks... It doesn't look Greek. Roman? Hell, it looks more bloody medieval. This edging. Alright, let's continue on. So everyone's been turned to gold. Yeah, I don't know who's whispering this way, but you can wait a second. Find a doorway to the past. Skeleton. Yeah, I will. Just, an empty lighter. Okay. Yeah, someone's whispering to me. That can wait. Hi! A Roman man on his knees begging for the god's mercy. Yeah. Everyone seems to be begging for the god's mercy. I'm glad I picked archaeologist. It helps me. This is where we entered. Hold on. Is that Cerberus up there? No. Okay. I guess we go into the past? Right. Step through the doorway into the past. I'm in the past. And two women. Who could they be? Me and Carol? Could be. And pomegranates. We're dead. We're definitely dead. There's pomegranates. Right, so I've got things. Point of origin. I've travelled thousands of years into the past. I'll need to find a way back to my original timeline somehow. Perhaps whoever brought me here can send me back. Right. I think we're dead. Pomegranates. Time portal. Someone obviously called Charon. Everyone's turned to gold, and I've gone into the past. You were the guy that was praying. You're the Roman guy that was praying to the gods. Is Al here? Maybe not. Bloody hell, this place is, interesting. Hi!
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Shrine of Proserpina?
Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you? Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you? And what were you doing in the shrine?
I've just come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Right. What's today's date?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
Right. What year?
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from, exactly?
Archaeological insight. So it's 65 CE.
CE? No idea what you're talking about. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
What are your laws?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific.
Everyone
But
becomes
our
gold?
magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in.
Okay.
Well then, you coming?
I'll make my own way.
Look, you seem like you might need a little extra help, and I'd feel a lot more comfortable if I showed you the way.
Alright, fine.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
So I can press E
There's
to
23
just
of us
follow
at
him.
the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your pretty new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking her to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
Bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Right.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well,
Feety there.
you know, I don't know what happened to her.
Right.
Up here on your right is the Chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the Forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Hilarious. You're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, watching you,
Right.
Greetings, citizen.
Hi.
My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
Alright.
Follow me.
We'll just follow.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way.
Okay.
When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't
Understandable.
matter if they'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse.
So one of us fucks up, we all die. Got it.
Who's up these stairs?
Nice murals on the wall. Alright, let's go upstairs and talk to the magistrate. Note from Centilla. Gratitude for Sentius for adopting her. Oh, very cool. And a apple. Doesn't appear to be a day, which is good. Let's see what we can do. Ah, these are the household gods. Yes. And Sentius's chests with 2,400 denarii. I'm not going to steal that yet. Till I know what the golden rule is. Because if I break the golden rule, I'm fucked. So, that's Greek. Oh. Hi.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Derek.
A curious name. To match a curious accent.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Mm-hmm.
I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of Athena. You must be a woman of great learning.
I am.
We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
Right.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months.
7 months?
22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise.
You said 22, but he said 23.
And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights,
No theft? Nothing? Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Can't say I have.
Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying.
Go on.
If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
Shit.
You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule.
Right.
It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here.
What do you mean?
What matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now?
Okay.
Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured.
Right.
I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
What's clarified as a sin? Is stealing a sin?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes, or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder.
Like, don't steal shit.
Beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen.
Right.
And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome.
So we're very Roman
It is
here.
only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Okay. I'm not sure that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral. Many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world.
Yeah.
Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers.
Yeah.
We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? People are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. The laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
I mean... Okay. Don't your laws allow slave ownership?
What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well.
Blood sports?
On occasion. But our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm.
Okay. Don't women have fewer rights than men?
Of course. But with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands.
Okay, don't you persecute Christians?
You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that.
Collective punishment?
Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion.
Yeah. They're pretty abhorrent.
Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject.
Basically, I don't like
Unfortunately,
you.
there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows.
Okay.
I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
Okay. Alright.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule?
Doesn't seem I have much choice.
No, I don't suppose you do. But I'm hoping that even if you're not burdened with a sense of self-sacrifice, you'll at least see the sense in self-preservation.
You're right, yeah. Okay, I'm in.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Alright.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Right, so... we are a detective in an ancient Roman city, which has weird columns. Oh, I tried. So, can I steal? What happens if I steal? Should I steal? Maybe not. Let's have a good run around, see what we can find.
Oh, another one fresh out of the baths, I take it.
Who the fuck are you?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Right, so you're a prick. I'll be going.
I trust you can see yourself out.
Alright, well, I'll bother talking to you in a minute, I guess. Let's look. Inventory. So I've got a denarius. Yeah. Made of silver. An inscribed stone tablet, which was inscribed by Al Worth. And my flashlight. Is that going to weird you out that I've got a flashlight?
Oh, look, you're back. How lucky for me. What is it now?
No, never mind.
I trust you can see yourself.
Alright, bye. Okay, so... produce bowl. These carrots are purple. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a good amount of history in this game, which is nice. It's like how watermelons didn't look like modern watermelons and bananas had seeds in them. You look very Greek. It's the hair. Braided. Interesting. And she's not moving, which is interesting. So maybe they only move in the dark? Nope, they definitely move all the time. Let's look in the kitchen. Stove. Unpleasant cooking with such lack of ventilation, but it's a thing. Produce bowl where it's on about purple carrots not being in. A vial? Perfume. Oh.
That's my room. Leave before I call Horatius.
Give me a time. Sculpture of Ares. Okay. Or Mars. Understandable. Cosmetic jar. Powder for makeup. Right, so this is your room. Lots of mirrors. Okay. What's this journal? Today, your father said to write a diary. So your sister's disappeared. I know you're reading this, father. Right. She thinks everyone's entitled to their secrets, and she knew her dad was reading that. There's 17 gold in that chest. And this is Centilla's room, so this is her sister who's disappeared. Sentient Scintilla, may Comisha give you the strength to ignore me. I'm sorry to have to leave, but I have found a way to escape and I must take it. I hope we meet again someday. So someone escaped. Interesting. An ink jar. Soot and water, yeah, okay. Brass mirror, vials. Let me guess, this is perfume, yeah. Another mirror, okay. Your sister's escaped.
Whatever are you wearing? Oh, look, you're back. How lucky.
Hold
for
on,
me.
your sister escaped.
What is it now?
Talk to me. What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
Why are you an arsehole? Charming. You know a way out?
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it?
Kind of.
Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Right. Can I help?
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
Okay, when did you last see her?
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love.
Right.
We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
Your father didn't mention this.
That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy with the election to help look for her, so he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting. Some good that's done.
Right. Scintilla, Scintilla? Why are your names so similar?
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market. His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest, and my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she's affectionately known as Scintilla.
Okay, you look relaxed about your sister's disappearance.
Why? Because I'm on this couch and not pacing about the villa, wasting energy. I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
I think you're not telling me something you're not telling me. Let's bluff.
You're awful. Get out of my villa and never speak to me again.
Right, bluffing wasn't good. Can we talk?
Do I need to ask Horatius to escort you out of here? Get out, you horrid barbarian!
Right, so she's pissed. Right, I've pissed her off by telling her I think she's hiding something about her sister's disappearance, which she probably is. Let's have a good old explore then. So I've picked up there's a lot going on here. Point of origin, figure out a way to return to my time, figure out who's likely to break the golden rule, find out what's distressing Lucretia. I've got quite a few quests. Let's turn that one on. Over there, I've got to go to the Shrine of Apollo. Ceramic bowl full of urine. Yes, it's bleaching clothes. Hi.
Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation?
Let's talk about your daughter. No, never mind. We'll do it later.
I'll be waiting here.
Let's just leave. Let's get to know people. So we've got... Okay, she's creeping me out. There's a... Hello. Hi. Gladiator.
What were you two talking about?
What?
Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony.
Right.
If he's making a last-ditch effort to pick up votes by talking to a woman, he's even more senile than I thought. Everyone knows women can't vote.
So you're the opposition?
What else would you be murmuring about on election day?
So it's election
Mark
day.
my words, Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day. And if I tell him you sided with that feeble old has-been, that you've been trying to undermine his hard-won victory, you'll have picked the wrong patron. Got it?
Okay. I don't care about the election.
Good. Then stay out of it. Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering in an election.
Caput Murday? Can I ask some questions?
Can't hurt.
Right. What's your story?
My name's Domitius.
Domitius.
You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me.
So Malleolus is the competition. Why are you dressed like a gladiator?
Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why.
Right. What do you think about the golden rule?
It's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
So, when the election goes, he's going to end the golden rule, which means everyone's going to be able to break it. If they do break it, then everyone dies. Okay, how's he going to do that?
He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see.
Okay. Why can't you tell me now?
Because if I tell you, and it gets out, it'll give old man Sentius a chance to interfere in our plans. And we can't have that.
Right. Okay. Can I help in some way?
We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Right, so we might have to interfere with an election. I'll be going.
Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
Right, what's this? Graffiti. Sentius and Malleolus, same excrement, different spell. That's basically just saying politics suck. So that must be the house, and if I try and go up, I bet he'll be pissed. So what's around here? Right, bear with me, I've just got to have an urgent phone call. Right. Well, that's, sorry about this. Very quickly, I'm just going to fill people in as to why I've had to have an urgent phone call. Hendrix, this big, has been bitten by a Great Dane. So, I can't do anything right now, because I've got to wait for her to get home, because she's on a walk with my mother. But, I've got to go and deal with that soon. So this might be cut into 2 parts, we'll see. Anyway, let's explore. Where have I ended up? I'm in a house. Yeah, I know, you made of gold. Whose house is this? Okay, this is someone's house. Octavia lives here. Note to Octavia? Directions to a secret shrine. May the Lord bless you. I'm sorry I could not risk discussing this with you in person. Believe me, you might not be able to worship openly. I know you're not alone. If you ever need somewhere to pray, a special place waiting for you deep in the caves behind the theatre. Turn right at the first fork and again at the second. Interesting. Can I take this item? No, I can't. Okay, so there's a secret shrine hidden by a theatre. That's interesting. Can I... Oh. I don't know if this is... Oh, fuck. I think I've fallen off a cliff. Right. Right. Is there a secret way this way? No. I was wondering if there was a secret or something, but it don't look like it. Right, anyway, let's try and go and talk to Malleolus, this guy's big house. He's not picked up on me. There is a sneak function. Right, he's locked doors. So where's another way into this house? Vines. They'd be climbable if they supported my weight. Interesting, okay. What about this basement door?
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
I was. But now I am.
Contrary little cap at murder, aren't you?
Why shouldn't I go down there?
Told you about Hannibal. Why do I have to do everything round here?
Okay.
So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell.
Gotcha.
One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted.
Right.
Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw
What'd you see?
a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
Okay. What did you do?
Well, any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
Fair. Maybe I'll give it a miss.
Good idea.
Yeah, going down there doesn't seem like a good idea right now. Then again, Fuck it. What have I got to lose? There's no monsters right now. Oh, fuck! Nope! That's some sort of fucking skeleton peeled statue. Kill me. Yeah, no. No, that's horrifying. Let's not go down there. I don't think it's following me. Okay. Right, let's go this way then. Yeah, I'm working on it, alright? These statues all want my help, which is weird. Who are you?
Isn't
an eye
the
out for
great
Scintilla,
temple
would you?
majestic?
Who are you?
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
You're very quiet, actually. Hold on. I'll be going.
See you again soon, I hope.
Hi, Equitia. Sorry, I'm just going to turn up. So you're very quiet. Let's go for 100% on voice, just because it's kind of important hearing people.
Ave again.
There we go.
Did you find what you need?
What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, what is your
You're a priestess.
story?
Okay. What should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Right. What's a Vestal priestess?
You really don't know? You are from far away, aren't you? Well, I am one of the priestesses charged with keeping the sacred flame in Rome's shrine of Vesta burning. I take it you know who Vesta is?
Remind me?
Vesta is the
Yeah,
mother
Hearth.
goddess of hearth and home, and the guardian of the Roman people.
What do you do?
Put simply, I tend to the temples, ensure their sanctity is preserved.
Right, so you do temples. I have to go and do something. Bye!
Ah, yes. I get that sometimes. Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm really not that interested in her. And Horatius is pissed off. That's fine. Right. Up there, there's more stuff up there we'll have a look at. This looks like... the Shrine of Apollo. What's this then? Is this a shrine? Maybe. The door's not even hinged. There's someone gold on their knees, though. Let's go into the Shrine of Apollo. I love Apollo. Genuinely, I do. I've got a little dog tag necklace type thing with Apollo, which is very cool. There's a dead person here.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient.
Oh.
And a dear friend. Yulia. She was a good woman.
What happened?
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it.
Right.
Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly."
Shit.
Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die.
Right.
I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
Those cruel black eyes. Is there something I can do to help?
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that Sylphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the Golden Rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out.
Right! I'll get right to it. Thanks.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
Right. So this person died because they didn't get a thing. Now, I know this game invokes a time loop of sorts. Yep. Mortar and pestle. Riding ground substances. Right. So, here's my mentality.
May Apollo keep you safe.
She could not have been poisoned. Because that's murder. And the golden rule would have been broken. So, she must have poisoned maybe herself? I don't know if suicide's covered. Or it was an accident. Someone put your clothes on a bloody thing.
Greetings and salutations.
Hi.
Greetings. I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I.
Who are you?
And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail?
My nation doesn't exist yet.
Is this a riddle, or perhaps you mean to say you feel like you are ahead of your time? I feel the same way. Another reason for us to stick together. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
So, where are you from?
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum.
Okay. Why set up a tailor shop?
Say, with all the turmoil and terror of the Golden Rule and so few customers, why bother setting shop at all?
Yeah, more or less.
I'll tell you, it is precisely because of the Golden Rule that I wish to remind my friends of the importance of looking one's best. I say, the more of our customs we preserve down here, the more we can preserve a semblance of normality, the better our chances of keeping our heads. Don't you agree?
Fair enough. How'd you end up here?
Good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself.
Right. Why don't you tell me what you do remember?
I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and drowning in coin, I decided to celebrate my success.
Okay.
I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none of that compares to this. This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa.
Sounds like you floated down the Tiber.
I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat. In any case, it seems I'd been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger.
Yeah.
I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am.
Interesting. Maybe that's Charon again.
Anything you like.
I think everyone here is dead.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
I really do. Ah, that's fire. Don't stand on fire. Fire ain't good for you. Right, let's... So you're the dude with the herbs. No, Silphium resin. I could steal it. Hi?
Hey, Virgil. How much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in
Right,
first
that's...
before someone
yes.
else beats me to it.
Decius is a piece of shit. Obtain a bow. One of these creeps said they'd try and help me. A key to Decius' chest. Oh shit! I stole! I stole stuff! Follow the magistrate back to the shrine and use his portal. Oh right, we just need to run then, okay. Right. So what I've accidentally done here is... Oh wow. They're turning everyone to gold. Keep running. I think it's time to go back to the portal. Because I accidentally stole a key to a chest. And then I also accidentally... well, I didn't accidentally rob the thing from the... Yeah, I robbed something. Gentle jogging. It's all fine. Sentius? How did Sentius die here? Interesting. And now this is where the time actually loops. We are back where we started, but I believe we keep everything in our inventory, which is why I went and grabbed that Silphium resin, because I can go and save someone now. I got the note from Centilla, and a key to Decius' chest. So, that is why I'm very excited about this game. It's time loops detective. What more do you want? Right, hello.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Well, hi, Galerius. We've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Time loop. Your name is Galerius. You're about to take me to Sentius so you can tell me about the Golden Rule.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem. I have to go.
And since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
It's a zip line. Ah, cool.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
Ah, thank you.
And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Right. Thanks.
All right. See you around.
Right, bye, Galerius. So, let's try it here, shall we? Zipline! Woo! There's some graffiti here I didn't read. Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone. Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish writing it. Yeah, so all these golden statues came alive and tried to kill me and turned everyone else to gold. The whole thing. Guy doing push-ups here or whatever. So if I go back to here and into here to Ludicrocia, you're still alive! So, hi!
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned.
I know.
She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus Cubulates Decius won't give it to me.
I stole it, so here you go.
What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Sort of. I'm a time traveler.
A what? I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. I think it's your accent, because it sounded like you said time traveler. But whatever kind of traveler you are, that was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening.
Yep.
You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that
snake's cruel black eyes. Yes.
In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
Well, thank you. I keep hearing the statues whispering. Is that normal?
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal.
Right!
There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But
Okay.
that was Nevia, and she went a little mad.
Was she the person at the campfire? Okay, forget I said anything.
About what?
That's a funny joke. Alright, can we talk about Ulia?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Do you think she was poisoned or self-inflicted? Well, when she died, the Golden Wall wasn't broken, so it must have been self-inflicted.
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the Golden Rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it.
Let's talk about something else. Hi.
That's a shame.
Right, I've saved your life. Hi. Are you crying?
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Right, well, what happened to you?
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just
Right, you're not going to
safe
tell
for
me
to
no
talk.
more questions. How did someone poison you without breaking the Golden Rule?
The Golden Rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler.
Why? Is that who poisoned you?
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, tell me about something
Thank
else.
you.
So,
All right.
we've learnt something from her. We're going to carry on with this for a bit longer, but I need to go and check on my dog. So I'm going to end this recording and start another one shortly afterwards where we'll carry on. So I will be right back.